What is up, guys? This is going to be a quick video just talking about EDC setups. So this is mine currently. Now I do have two different P365s that I carry. This one is going to be the XL, and this is what my current XL looks like. Has a TLR-7 sub on there, and this Romeo Elite, which is trash. So that'll be coming off eventually, and I'll probably be replacing it with a Siley Cat Pro. Shout out to Siley. If you watched any of my previous videos, you'll see that I've been rocking a Smith & Wesson 2.0, which has this Siley Ghost HDG on it, which stands for heavy duty grade. And that optic has been rock solid, drop proof, waterproof. You can bang that thing around, maintain zero, and is, you know, probably one of the best optics I've used. At any rate, moving on to EDC setup, which is what this video is about. And before any of the ND nuts or camera Karens get their panties in a bunch, this gun is not loaded, nothing in the chamber. There is a loaded magazine because it's my carry gun, but there is nothing in the gun, so relax. All right, so we'll drop the slide on that, and I'll show you what I'm rocking here. All right, so this is going to be the Alien Photon. This is a holster that you can pretty much pick up at one of your, major sporting good brand store. They pretty much have these. Nobody paid me to make this video. I just really like this holster. I'll pull the gun out a little bit here, and you see, clicks in there, and this thing is rock solid, doesn't go anywhere. Hitting the main features of the Alien Photon is it has this clip right here, and it has a clip that's slightly shorter if you don't have bigger belts on. It also has the wing here to prevent it from printing no matter what you're wearing. Also has this little cover piece here. It flips to either side depending on whether you're doing IWB or OWB. And it just provides a smooth surface when it's pressing up against you, or if it's on the outside, it just looks clean. It also comes with a paddle or OWB, which I don't have with me right now, but I'll see if I can drop in a clip of that. And of course, it has all of the adjustment screws for tension. This particular one is, of course, light bearing, and they have also models that when you're carrying without a light. Main thing here is, of course, the trigger guard is completely concealed. And like everything should be in today's market, it is cut to allow you to run an optic. All right, guys, so as you can see, I am back home and I have both guns out. Remember, I started this video talking about how I had two P365s that I carry daily. And again, I will show that both guns are clear, this one. And here is the second gun. This is my Spectre comp, which has the integrated comp, kind of like the X Macro comp, but this is a Spectre with the custom works right there. And of course, this one has the Mirzon slide, which I will get into in another video. And the Spectre is outfitted with the TLR-7X Streamlight. All right, now before I stray too far, I was talking about the Alien Gear Photon, and here's the part that I was talking about. So this particular holster does use the retention from the light on this particular model to keep the gun secure. And remember, I was talking about how it has this cover here to make it look nice and smooth on the outside. So if you pop this thing out, you can add in this piece, which is the paddle, and that allows you to carry outside the waistband. See if I can zoom in there. And just like it has this wing piece to help push against your belt or pants line to prevent printing, it also has one if you are a left-hander, and it will pop out on the other side there. So it does take into account all you all you left-handers. So it is ambidextrous. And here's the secondary clip. Remember I was telling you it comes with two of those. This one is a little bit longer, and that accommodates different belt sizes. Now, ideally, it is a good idea to carry the same gun if you're going to alternate using the same platform. Now, the difference between these two is you can see the XL has the Wilson Combat grip that I had Cerakoted, but it is still the standard size of the XL, which does not have a full dust cover all the way to the end of the slide for the XL. Whereas this particular Mirzon slide which is part of the reason why I got it, because it has a full dust cover. It goes all the way to the end of the slide, which I think looks really nice. All right, so we'll holster this one and set that to the side. That is the Alien Gear Photon that we talked about. Now this one right here is going to be the one that I had to get to accommodate this particular gun, because because of the full dust cover, it treats it like an X macro. So it won't fit inside of most of your holsters that have a more traditional size grip on it, grip module. Now this particular holster is going to be the MFT Pro Series. Mission First Tactical is going to be the Pro Series. Now right now you see it has these two wings on here. So I have it set up for outside the waistband. So these two clips clip onto your belt or pants, whatever you're wearing. Now one of the biggest differences between this particular holster and this holster, they go about the retention of the gun in different mechanisms. Remember I told you this one grips onto the light. As you can see, it has those grooves there. So the retention is on the light. Whereas this one does not use retention on the light. So it actually allows you to use different size slides and grip modules, because it's wider. And while I'm speaking on that, let me just kind of show you here. As you can see, your more traditional P365 frames are going to be a little bit thinner around the trigger guard than your X macros. The X macro type trigger, grip modules have a thicker and wider trigger guard. So because of that, the holsters for the X macro and any of your kind of thicker grip modules that accommodate X macros, they won't fit in some of the other holsters. If you look inside of here, it's wide. So any grip module that you pretty much put on here will fit inside of this groove. Now, because it's wide, it does not have a retention piece along the light. So the way that it goes about securing the gun is, if you look inside of there, so I can get it to focus, there's a silver piece there. That is a magnet. So what it does is it actually uses the magnet to hold on to the front of the gun or the barrel. That would be right there. Now, this particular magnet that's in here right now simply uses the magnet to stick onto the end of the slide. But there is an additional piece right here that has a magnet on it as well. And it actually goes inside of the barrel, and then the magnet attaches right there on the bottom. So it'll keep the gun secure by the magnet holding the barrel and the slide in place. And as you see, as I'm holstering it, it clicks in there, and the retention is now going to be on the slide. So there's that piece that I was talking about. The magnet is holding on to the end of the slide, and it will not come out. It has really good retention. So it has a 11-pound retention magnet that keeps this gun inside the holster so that it won't come out. I guess where it takes a little bit of force, a lot of force actually, to actually pull it out. Not so much that you can't get it out in the time of need, but it won't come out unless you intend for it to come out. Now this one also has the wedge, so if you decide to throw a clip on the end or on the front, decide to carry it inside the waistband, you can throw that clip on there like that, and then you can put it inside of your pants. Now, the clip that comes with the Mission First Tactical, I really am not a big fan of these. They are not as durable and sturdy as the Alien Gear Pro or Alien Gear clips. So when I do choose to actually carry this inside the waistband, I actually use one of the clips from one of my other holsters, and it works perfectly on here. Whereas right now, like I said, I have it set up for outside the waistband, so I'll use these clips right here. And of course, it is cut to allow you to run a red dot of your choice on there. So it's kind of my setup right now, alternating between these two P365s, XL, and then the Spectre Comp. Those are my two go-tos primarily for carry. And I'll do alternate between some other ones here and there. So Now, the main reason I moved to using these type of holsters is because I wanted to run lights on my carry guns, and these have been working out perfectly. So that's my EDC setup. I'm going to cut this video off here because it's getting too long. If you guys have questions, drop them in the comments, and remember to use my code if you decide to get one of the Siley Ghost HDGs. Those optics are great. Code will be in the description. Appreciate you guys checking by, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.